Fame brings fortune and admiration, but it cannot protect anyone from life's toughest battles. Behind the red carpets and the flashing cameras, many celebrities are fighting silent wars against diseases that are slowly stealing their health, their memories, even their voices. Today, we bring you the real-life stories of famous people facing life-threatening illnesses. These stories are not about sadness, but about strength, courage, and what it means to truly live. Celine Dion Stiff Person Syndrome, SPS. Celine Dion, known around the world for her legendary voice and emotional ballads, has been quietly fighting one of the rarest and most debilitating neurological disorders, Stiff Person Syndrome. She revealed her diagnosis in December 2022 after months of canceling shows and postponing her Courage World Tour. SPS is a progressive autoimmune disease that causes severe muscle stiffness and painful spasms, often triggered by stress, loud noise, or sudden movement. It can affect posture, balance, and even a person's ability to walk or breathe. For someone like Celine, whose life is rooted in performance, movement, and vocal strength, this diagnosis was devastating. In her announcement, she tearfully told fans, "Singing is all I've ever known. It's what I love. But right now, I have to focus on my health and getting stronger." Since then, Celine has stepped out of the public eye. Reports say she is undergoing intense physical therapy and working with top neurologists. Her sister, Claudette, has shared hopeful updates, noting that while there's no cure yet, Celine is determined to fight for her recovery. Her three sons, Renee, Charles, Nelson, and Eddie, have been a constant source of strength. Celine's battle has helped shine a spotlight on this rare illness. In pain, she's still a powerhouse, and her story is now one of education, strength, and perseverance. Neill, Stage 3 blood cancer, angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma. Neill, the acclaimed actor known for Jurassic Park, The Piano, and Peaky Blinders, shocked fans when he revealed in 2023 that he had been diagnosed with Stage 3 blood cancer, a rare and aggressive form called angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma. It started with swollen glands while promoting Jurassic World Dominion, and within days he was undergoing intense chemotherapy. When the treatment failed, Sam was placed on an experimental immunotherapy drug that he must now take for the rest of his life. He's been candid about how the diagnosis forced him to face mortality head-on. In his memoir, Did I Ever Tell You This?, he wrote, "I'm not afraid to die, but it would annoy me, because I'd really like another decade or two to do more." While his cancer is now in remission, it's not curable. Sam calls himself grateful to be alive, but acknowledges that his future is uncertain. He's continuing to act, write, and spend time on his New Zealand vineyard, living each day with appreciation and honesty. Neill's battle is one of quiet strength, fighting not with fear, but with grace, humor, and a life well lived. Christina Applegate, multiple sclerosis, MS. Christina Applegate, the Emmy-winning actress known for her roles in Married with Children, Anchorman, and Dead to Me, is now facing one of the most difficult challenges of her life, multiple sclerosis. She revealed her diagnosis in 2021, explaining that the autoimmune disease had been affecting her mobility, energy, and daily life. MS attacks the protective covering of nerves, leading to numbness, muscle weakness, vision problems, and severe fatigue. There is no cure. In recent public appearances, Christina has used a cane and sometimes a wheelchair, and she's been open about how painful and unpredictable the disease can be. During her final appearances for Dead to Me, she admitted, "This is the last thing I'll probably do. I'm just trying to survive." What makes Christina's story especially powerful is her honesty. She hasn't sugarcoated the experience. She's shared the depression, the frustration, and even the grief of losing her old self. Yet she continues to advocate for others with MS and bring awareness to a disease that affects millions silently. In pain but still present, Christina Applegate has redefined what strength in Hollywood looks like. Not glamorous, just real, raw, and incredibly brave. Bruce Willis, Frontotemporal Dementia. Bruce Willis, one of the most recognizable action stars of all time, is now facing a very different kind of challenge, one that even a Hollywood hero can't fight his way out of. In 2022, his family announced that Bruce had been diagnosed with aphasia, a disorder affecting his ability to speak and understand language. But in early 2023, the diagnosis was updated to something even more serious: frontotemporal dementia, or FTD. It's a rare, incurable brain disorder that gradually destroys the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain. These regions control personality, behavior, and language, which means that over time, Bruce has lost the ability to communicate, understand others, and even recognize people around him. Unlike Alzheimer's, which primarily affects memory first, FTD leads to major changes in behavior and speech early on. Friends and co-workers noticed signs years earlier. He was forgetting lines on set, showing confusion, and needing extra help during filming. His family later confirmed these were the early stages of the disease. Today, Bruce is largely nonverbal and requires full-time care. His wife, Emma Hemming Willis, along with his ex-wife Demi Moore and their 5 daughters, have come together to support him with incredible strength and love. Emma has said, "It's hard to watch someone you love fade away in front of you." But she also emphasizes celebrating small moments of connection, like a smile, a touch, or a glance. While Bruce no longer acts, his legacy lives on through his films, and his family has become active in raising awareness about FTD, a disease many have never heard of, but one that affects thousands of families every year. Even in silence, Bruce's presence is powerful. His story is a sobering reminder that health is fragile, but love is enduring. Michael J. Fox, a lifelong battle with Parkinson's disease. Michael J. Fox isn't just a Hollywood legend. He's become a global symbol of strength, optimism, and the will to fight through unimaginable hardship. He rose to stardom in the 1980s, capturing hearts as the quick-witted Marty McFly in Back to the Future, and later as Alex P. Keaton in Family Ties. But behind the charming smile and comedic timing, something was happening that would change his life forever. At just 29 years old in 1991, Michael was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a chronic and progressive neurological disorder that affects movement, balance, and coordination. Initially, he kept the diagnosis private, trying to power through tremors and stiffness while continuing to act. But by 1998, he made the brave decision to go public, and since then, he's never looked back. Michael didn't just step into the spotlight as an actor, he became a fierce advocate. He founded the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, which has since raised over $1.5 billion for groundbreaking medical research and clinical trials. It is now the world's largest nonprofit organization focused on Parkinson's disease. Over the years, the disease has taken a visible toll. Michael now suffers from severe tremors, balance issues, and slurred speech. He's undergone multiple spinal surgeries after serious falls and has lost partial control of his body. In recent interviews, he has admitted that his condition is worsening. "I'm not going to be 80, he said bluntly in 2023. Parkinson's is banging on the door. Despite retiring from acting in 2020, Michael continues to share his story through books, documentaries, and public speaking. His memoir, No Time Like the Future, offers a raw, unfiltered look at what it means to live with a disease that takes more than it gives, but also reveals the strength that lies in vulnerability. What makes Michael J. Fox truly remarkable isn't just that he's lived with Parkinson's for more than 30 years. It's how he's lived, with humor, with hope, with a mission to help others. In his own words, with gratitude, optimism is sustainable. Even as his body weakens, Michael's spirit has never been stronger. He's not just surviving Parkinson's, he's reshaping how the world understands it. Selma Blair, multiple sclerosis. Narrator. Selma Blair, known for roles in Cruel Intentions, Legally Blonde, and Hellboy, shocked fans in 2018 when she publicly revealed her battle with multiple sclerosis, a chronic autoimmune disease that affects the brain and spinal cord. Selma had been experiencing symptoms for years: fatigue, speech difficulties, sudden muscle spasms, before finally getting diagnosed. Since then, she's opened up about the brutal reality of living with MS. She walks with a cane, sometimes uses a wheelchair, and deals with vision and speech issues on a daily basis. Her 2021 documentary, Introducing Selma Blair, gave an unfiltered look at her struggle in stem cell treatment. It was raw, emotional, and brave, just like her. She said, "People are going to see me fall, cry, and get back up." Selma has since become a leading voice for disability rights and MS awareness. Even as her body changes, her spirit continues to uplift millions.